So, do you care about recycling? First question is, do you care about? So the question is, do you care about recycling? Recycling.
Yes.
Yes, I do care. We need to dispose of waste responsibly.
Of course, it's my whole life.
I absolutely care about recycling. I'm passionate about it, and I make my family recycle all the time.
Absolutely passionately, yes.
Of course, in my family we do everything we can to recycle. We have like kitchen caddy where we put all the compost and things. We're recycling everything.
Yes, I care about recycling.
Oh, of course I do.
Yay! See, our teachers care about recycling, so should you.
Welcome to episode 2 of the Year 11 docu-series, Keeping Up with the Recyclers.
Today we'll be talking to Miss Eustace, Miss Bullock, Miss Boylan and Claire Peterson about their role in SAC recycling.
And we'll be looking at statistics and responses from surveys undertaken by staff at SAC.
So let's jump into it.
So, have there been any recycling initiatives that you've been part of in the past?
Yes, certainly just getting the whole situation right with the bins throughout the school, in the classrooms, in the yard, staff room, and also collecting the bottle tops and the bread tags as well.
In a survey conducted for the staff members at SAC, we asked them what exactly they did in their own lives and at school to recycle. Here's what they said.
I have a volunteer role in SAC recycling, and it's just, I don't know how that fell to me. It's just out of interest and a passion, and it's actually really just doing the 10-cent containers, making sure that the 10-cent containers get separated so that we can raise money to buy solar lights for students in Papua New Guinea who need to do their studies but don't have electricity for lighting.
I think it's an excellent idea that the money from recycling goes to provide help to people in Papua New Guinea and give them solar panels, because I've been in Africa and seen people getting electricity from just very small solar panels, and it makes such a huge difference if you've got no power. I've seen that in Myanmar as well. You go to a village and there's nothing, and then there's just a little panel sitting in the middle of nowhere providing electricity, so people can use their computers and things like that. So that's excellent.
So my role in SAC recycling as a member of the SAC community is just like everyone else's, and that is to bring in less waste, and when I do bring in waste is to recycle correctly. And other than that, I'm part of the Green Jam group, and so we try to head up environmental concerns in the schoolyard. Everything that we recycle gets given a new life, so the plastics that we've already used can be turned into another product, so that's limiting the amount of new plastic being made. And we know that new plastic has a huge toll on our natural environment, so we're reducing the effects of global warming through new plastic production.
72.4% of staff members surveyed thought that the school recycling system was going in the right direction, but more encouragement is needed.
No, we're not doing enough regarding recycling, and we only need to look in the bins to see that first of all, because we're not using the bins that we have got correctly, and that means that we're sending a whole lot more to landfill and just using up space in our great country and causing more contamination than we actually need to.
I think that we have some great groups who are prioritising recycling, like the Year 11 SRCs, the Green Jam group, and an awesome maintenance team. But I definitely think there's a long way to go in making everyone expert recyclers, because I think that it shouldn't be anyone's specific job. It should be something that we're all really involved in.
About a year or so ago, when we were sorting out the 10-cent recycling, rather than tipping it down the drain, I would just put the flavoured milk in its container in the bin, and then it had been holidays, so this had been sitting in the bin for the holidays, and we had rows and rows of maggots all lined up there that we had to sort through. It was just charming. You really just have to care. As you're walking up to the group of bins, and they are all in groups, make sure that you know what things belong in each bin.
So there are three main things that I think we can be doing to do better at recycling and waste management at SAC. One is to rinse out our recyclables before they go in the yellow bin. 2 is to bring in less waste. And 3 is to be picking up our rubbish after recess and lunch.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Keeping Up with the Recyclers. Tune in next week